All right, my friends, so I'm doing a bunch of videos on capital gain distributions because Fidelity, Vanguard, American funds, USA, they're all going to have, some of their funds going to have pretty significant capital gain distributions. I want to do a quick one here today because I had sent an email out to my subscribers on my email, my blog, about the capital gain distributions that are going to come from Vanguard, in particular because Vanguard is the one that prompted me to do this series. I got a bunch of videos I've yet to post, but I want to get this one out ASAP. So one of my subscribers, a friend of mine actually, said, "Hey Josh, if we have a AGI of 72,000, we don't pay taxes on our capital gain and dividends, right?" And a couple things about that. First and foremost, if you remember, if your capital gains and or dividends put your that number above a certain threshold, the answer is yes. But I gotta stress the difference between taxable income and AGI, huge. So just let me write this out. This is ginormous, as one of my daughters says. All right, so remember, if you're married filing jointly over the age of 64, you have $26,600 of standard deduction. All right. If you're married filing jointly under the age of 65, you have $24,000 of standard deductions. Why is that important? Well, let's just say it's not so good. So why is that important? Because if you're married filing jointly under the age or over the age of 64, and you have $100,000 AGI, you got to subtract out $26,600 of standard deduction, which is going to put this at what? $74,400, right? Or $73,400. Yeah, $73,400. That is your taxable income. Why does that matter? Because your capital gain tax is based on this, not this. No. It's based on taxable income. Now, your Social Security taxation, all that stuff, your Medicare premiums are all based on not just this, but you add the M to that, which is modified adjusted gross income, include tax-exempt interest. But this is your taxable income. It's based on that amount right there. So it's a quick scenario. You got $15,000 of long-term capital gain. All right, $15,000 long-term capital gain. You got $50,000 of income. How much is the tax on that $15,000 long-term capital gain? It's a big fat goose egg. Why? Because even add these together, $65,000 puts you well underneath the threshold of basically, I think it's $78,000 taxable income to go up to 12% bracket. The 22% bracket. You're still in the 12% tax bracket here. $26,600 of standard deductions, and your taxable income there is what, $39,000, something like that. So let's keep going. Now, what if this were $55,000 for simplicity? $55,000 as opposed to $15,000. Now we got 105 of AGI. All right, minus 26.6. Well, I don't even know what that puts us at. Let me get my trusty Texas Instrument calculator. 105.00 minus 26.6. 78,400. Which I think I think it's 78,000. I don't know. Well, let's just say that's it's right on the cusp of the 22%. Let's say it puts in the 22% tax bracket. Whoop, taxable. Oops, hold on a second. If this is 50,000. Can you see the bottom down there? Move that back a little bit. That's going to be 74,000 or 73,000. Well, right here, $73,400. So $50,000 long-term capital gain or dividends, $50,000 just whatever income, Social Security, pension, whatnot. $100,000 is your AGI minus $26,600 standard deduction. $73,400 is your taxable income. Shoops, no tax, none. You've got to pay attention to the 1099s you get from your firm. An extra $5,000 here. All it did was make a $50,000 position, which was previously tax-free, taxed at 15 cents on the dollar now. So you just lost, I don't even know what that is, 55,000. That's, over, well, let's just figure it out. So you got 55,000 times 0.15, that's 8,250. So you received a $5,000 capital gain distribution more than before. It cost you $8,250 in taxes. All right, that's how it works, my friends. Why? Because you are in the 12 to 22% tax bracket. Understand how the tax code works. I have a bunch of videos as we go forward on the capital gain taxes that are coming down, because if you're not careful of this and you don't make a transaction quickly to get out of a fund that's going to pay a huge capital gain distribution, and the ones that Fidelity is just looking at, and this is just Fidelity, I'm not picking on them, I just saw some of those have significant short-term capital gain distributions, which isn't taxed at 15%, it's taxed as your ordinary income. In this case, it'd be taxed at 22%. Crazy. All right, so don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.